Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. We are going to receive some urgent messages from your spirit guides, what they feel you need to hear right now. And also, if you feel you need a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. Go check her out, read her reviews, and see if she is a right fit for you. All right, let's get into this, Cancer. Let's see what your spirit guides urgently want you to know right now. Okay, so we have the sacral chakra with creativity. We have the throat chakra with communication. And we have the star soul chakra with universal light. Okay, Cancer, your spirit guides, the angels, the universe, all of the divine has been trying to give you messages around a dream. Oh my gosh. That's on the bottom right there, dreams with third eye. We're going to take it. It has been trying to give you messages around your dreams and your goals, okay? But you're really doubting yourself, and the words that you've been using to talk about yourself, your life, the way things are going has not been very productive for you. It's like you have this dream, this idea in your heart, in your mind, but you're very much focused on it's not here, and you're going through a lot of doubt where for a moment you do believe it, it's possible, you watch something, you hear something, it inspires you, but then you immediately revert back to, oh, that's never going to happen. This isn't possible for me. Why do I even try? I always have bad luck, or I've been going through it for a very long time. The words that we speak about ourselves and our life are just as important as our thoughts and our emotions. And so your spirit guides are saying, Cancer, really take notice of the words that you've been using when it comes to what you are hoping for, wanting, or trying to achieve in your life. Be very, very honest with yourself. Are you, and it's not just about you, when we get really caught up in things happening external to us with other people or different things going on in the world, that also impacts the way we see, feel, believe, and speak about ourselves. And also, don't let the negativity of others dampen your spirits. As Cancers, you all are very spiritually sensitive. You're very empathic. Therefore, you may tend to really take on the energy of others. And this is your spirit guide saying, become very, very aware of what you're feeding yourself every single day, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you talking about? And who is in your energy space? Because I feel there's this beautiful dream inside of you, but a lot of the energies around you, it's very counterproductive to what you're trying to achieve. And I always say this, I used to watch a lot of true crime, more for the psychic exercise of it, you know, just getting those few pieces of information about the story before, you know, everything's revealed, and tapping into that intuitively, okay, what really happened here. But that type of, you know, watching that, listening that's actually very low vibrational, because true crime tends to be very sad, right? And it can be quite scary, and thinking, wow, there's some really evil, dark people in this world. So your guides are saying it's time to become aware of self and where your focus predominantly is, who is around you and their energy, and what you are consistently saying, thinking, and feeling about yourself. It really does matter, because you've got this dream, this idea, this desire within, and it is supported by the universe with star soul chakra and dreams coming through. Okay, and you guys all know that I always say visualize your dreams, your goals, your dream life, whatever it is, for a minimum of 11 minutes, 11 seconds every single day. And while you're doing that visualization, also feel it in your heart as if it's your reality right now. It's not something off in the future, in the distance. It's your reality right now. And, you know, I get it when things are really hard and there's a lot of struggle and challenge, and maybe you don't like your job, or you're really struggling financially, or you feel like your family or your romantic partner is really getting in the way of you being in good vibes, positive moods, etc. That's when you've really got to put in the work. Cancer, you can make anything happen in your life. You can shift your reality. I promise you on that. And that's why your spirit guides brought you to this reading, because they want to remind you of your personal power and showing how you're giving your power away through thoughts, through emotions, through your words, as well as some energy vampires that may be around you. And energy vampires don't necessarily have to be bad people, okay? It could just be somebody who's very prone to negativity, who's always complaining, who's always unhappy, who's always never feeling good. Maybe they're gossipy, maybe they're very jealous and envious of others. And I'll tell you what, I really was trying to help out a friend, and after 7 months, it took such a toll on my own energy because she was so low vibrational, so negative, so hateful about everyone and everything. And naturally, I would try to remind her, hey, you know, don't worry about that. Don't think about that. But after a while, it just sucked me dry. And now I'm having these health issues. Okay. So who the company you keep is also very important. And I get it. Sometimes these vampires are people in our family, our romantic partner, or friends that we love dearly. And if that's the case, it's time to start shielding your energy a lot more, being around those people, because you don't want anybody's energy to get in the way of your own dreams and goals. And when you're around a lot of low vibrational people, it does make you tired. It does make you feel exhausted. It does put you in bad moods, make you anxious, make you thinking about all the things that are wrong in your life, despite your attempts to really try to be positive, to dream big, to believe it's real right now, today, all of those things. Okay, so your spirit guides are saying this can be a reality for you, but it's time to become far more aware of the people you're spending time with, their vibration. What are your predominant thoughts and feelings about yourself? Because your predominant thoughts and feelings, that's your core belief. We could think positive things all day long, but if our core belief isn't changing, it doesn't really amount to much. And that's why a lot of people don't have a whole lot of success with the law of attraction, because they don't do it long enough, the exercises long enough to rewrite that core belief. And our core beliefs are just things that we've been thinking and feeling over and over and over again. And your spirit guides have brought you to this reading today to say this can be a reality, and they've been trying to tell you that. And perhaps you've been picking up on those messages, those signs and synchronicities, but you feel like it doesn't mean anything. So why even bother? Why even try anymore? They really want to encourage you. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. It's like this dream can be a reality. They're confirming that. Yes, take positive action in your life. The advice that they have brought forth and given, take positive action on that with the Ace of Wands. Because look, Six of Wands is next. That's going to lead you to a victory. King of Wands, you've got this. You are magical. And look at all this Wands energy. This is fire. Your fire chakra is your solar plexus. And your solar plexus is where you feel empowered. You feel like a leader. You assert yourself. You are confident. Judgment. This is meant to happen. And you know, darn it, I don't have my... Let me grab my notes about the upcoming astrology. I think Pluto's about to go retrograde. Yes, Pluto's going to go retrograde in Aquarius on the 4th. So we're on the 6th. So Pluto just went retrograde. And that may be why your spirit guides are bringing you to this reading right now. Because this card, Judgment, is the card that represents Pluto in the tarot. Is while Pluto is retrograde, this is a time to really evaluate all that has been brought forth in this reading. And your spirit guides are going to give you energy and continue to encourage you and help you become even more empowered. I would highly recommend doing some meditations, connecting with your solar plexus chakra. There's a lot on YouTube. Also different exercises and different things you can do in your daily life to help really empower that solar plexus chakra. Because whatever this dream is in your heart, Cancer, I feel you can make this a reality. No question. And, you know, Judgment, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. 7 of Swords. And that, yeah, see, that's that negative energy that you may be around and experiencing because of other people in your life. And also with 7 of Swords, that can be where you have strong feelings of self-doubt, low self-esteem, lack of belief in self, and kind of seeing things as, well, I hope this will happen, I wish this will happen, or I hope that I am blessed. And this is your spirit guide saying, oh no, Cancer, you've got this. You've got this. They're answering you. All those prayers you've been putting out there, all those questions you've been putting out there, they're saying this is the answer. And if you really listen and you follow through on the advice given, you're going to see your reality shifting and changing. But it's got to be more than 1 or 2 times. Or, you know, if you're having a hard day, it's even more important to carve out some time to sit with yourself, to visualize, to believe, to feel. Look at that, the World coming out to clarify this Ace of Wands, the end of a current cycle. And look at that, Saturn right there. The World is represented by Saturn in the tarot. And Saturn is about to move out of Pisces into Aries around the 24th, 25th of May. So the astrology is also right in alignment for you. Pisces can be very dreamy, very illusionary, but Aries is an energy of taking action. It's very empowered. It's also leadership. It's fire energy. And you got 3 fire cards. So May is a beautiful month astrologically to help clear out old vibrations, shift consciousness, rewrite core beliefs within you, the end of a cycle and something new beginning. And you know this intuitively. I'm preaching to the choir, and if that's the case, sometimes we just need to be reminded, right? But you are feeling this within. Listen to your intuition. You are right. Remember, as a Cancerian, you are very spiritually sensitive, you are empathic, and you're far more aware of energy and vibrations of others than perhaps you're giving yourself credit for. And the moon, we're going to have the Scorpio full moon on May 12th. So the moon is also about emotions, intuition. It could also be about some shadow energy that needs to be worked on and transformed. But coming out with the King of Wands, I see this as you coming in, stepping into your power, into the leader that you are. Look at that with Judgment. You've got the Six of Pentacles coming through. So what you put out is always going to come back to you. And sometimes when you are a wonderful person, you're there for everybody, bad things still happen. And if that's the case, that's when you got to assess yourself. What are my true thoughts and beliefs about myself? What do I continually play in my mind and my emotional body every single day? And biggest thing, Cancer, you need to give to yourself as much as you give to everybody else, or you'll end up very dry and depleted. But this is your spirit guide saying that through this process, there's also something beautiful that's coming in for you, something to look forward to. Yeah, and Five of Pentacles, that just plays in with this Seven of Swords, feeling lackful, feeling unloved. And look at who's on the bottom, the Sun, the major fire energy. So you got Sun and Moon here. What was in the darkness, what was doubt, what was shadow is being transmutated by your light, your inner fire, your belief. The Sun is one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck. Blessings, abundance, illumination, healing, and truth. So there are things that have kind of been shadowy, and now that's transforming into the light. Things are shifting and changing. And where you've been feeling very lackful, very insecure, questioning yourself, feeling unloved, all of that, the Sun is coming in to help you with this process, to help you bring this dream into a reality. Oh, and I just dropped a couple of these cards. Hold on, let me pick them up and get them back in the deck. So let's pull some cards to wrap up this beautiful reading from your spirit guides. Abundance mindset, and just look at that beautiful image there. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So just another confirmation from your spirit guides that what's playing out in your mental body all day, every day is so significant, and getting very aware of that. Do the work, okay? So thoughts, emotions, what am I speaking into the universe every single day? It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. See? Cancer, your spirit guides are saying you've got this. Just make these adjustments in your life and really become disciplined and diligent in what you're thinking about, what you're feeling about, what you're talking about, the company you keep, all of that. Every single day, you do that for 30 days. Cancer, I promise you are going to see a shift in your reality, and also a big shift in the way that you feel inside yourself. All right, so those are your messages from your spirit guides. Again, if you feel you need a personal tarot reading, love reading, or mediumship reading, my daughter, wonderful psychic medium, links will be listed below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.